Welcome. I'm really happy to have you all here today. All right, who do we got here? Who do we got here? That's the good stuff right there. All right, we got a lot of excitement going on. All right. Hello from Texas. Hello. Oh man. So many people here right now. All right. Anyway, now I'm here to invite you all today to Gano Excel for the opportunity to share, share, share. All right. Now, today, I'd like to introduce to you someone very special today. She is a speech language pathology assistant passionate about helping children communicate with confidence. Now, she's expanding into leadership, focused on personal growth, health, and building purpose driven income. She represents a new generation that refuses to settle for anything, refusing to settle for any less path, instead, choosing vision, growth, and long term freedom. Please help me welcome Melissa Mateo.
Thank you so much, Michael, for that edification. I truly appreciate it. And to everyone watching, whether you're live or catching the replay, thank you for being here and giving yourself the space to listen. Because what you're about to hear is not just another presentation. This is an opportunity. And depending on how you see it, this could be just another video, or it could be the moment something starts to shift for you. Now, I want to be very honest with you. This opportunity actually came into my life when I was 16 years old. But at that time, I completely dismissed it. I thought it was just another pyramid scheme. I didn't understand it because I didn't have the education of what network marketing was. And I didn't take it seriously. And as I got older, I built a completely different path for myself. I went to school, earned my degrees, built my career, and I was proud of that. But with that also came something I didn't realize at that time. And it was a professional ego. I had a professional ego because in my mind, I thought, why would I do something like this if I already have my career? I don't need to sell directly to people. And there's nothing wrong with selling directly to people. But I had such a big ego that I was like, that isn't for me. And like many of us, we were taught the same formula: go to school, get a job, work hard, and that's success. But what I started to notice is that the path can also become a cycle, whether you're working so much just to maintain this lifestyle, trading your time for money, waiting years to finally have freedom. And for me, that didn't feel the life that I truly wanted. It wasn't until I hit a point in my life where I had to really reflect on my mindset, my habits, my health, my direction, that I became open to seeing something different. And that's when I saw this opportunity differently, not as a product, not as sales, but as a vehicle for personal growth. It definitely has helped me end many toxic cycles, that vicious cycle, that race rat, and for building an additional source of income, and for creating a life with more flexibility and intention. We have this life, and there is only one life we have, and we need to enjoy it every day. I love what I do with my career. Being an SLPA, those are the acronyms for our field, but being a speech language pathologist assistant working with kids from 0 to 3 has definitely been rewarding, and I'm grateful for it. But I no longer want something I depend on just to survive. I don't want my career to be a survival, a need. I want it to be a hobby. I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy going to work, and I do, but I don't want to worry about my finances. I want to enjoy my career, like I said before, and have something else that supports me financially and mentally. And through this, like I said, it's been a journey. And I've not only seen changes in my mindset, but also in my health and in the direction of my life. And that reason is why I'm here today. It's because if you look, I was able to open my perspective. I know it could do the same for someone else. So now let me show you exactly what this looks like in a simple way. And then Michael, can you see my screen?
You're good.
Perfect. So I want you to take a look at this screen, at this first slide. And I want you to take it in for a second, because what you're seeing here is more than just people having coffee. This represents connection, community, and people who are building something together. And that's what's important, because success doesn't just come from what you do. It comes from who you are surrounded with. And for me, this became an environment that helps me grow, not just financially, but mentally and personally as well. And now let me show you how this exactly works, again, in a simple way. So the company behind this is called Gano Excel, and it was founded by Mr. Lau Sun Sang in Malaysia in 1995. Its presence is in more than 70 countries. It opened in the US in 2003. The corporate headquarters are in Southern California, specifically Pomona. And something really important that stood out to me is that this company is 100% debt free. And that matters because it's built on stability and not pressure. It's not reliant on loans or outside funding to survive. It's operating from a position of strength. And for me, if I'm going to build something long term, I want it to be with a company that's financially solid and stable. Now, one of the key ingredients that makes Gonic so unique, looking at it, on the product side, is that our products or the company's products are enriched with the extract of Ganoderma lucidum, which Mr. Liao Sun Seng researched for over 40 years. And through the process, he was able to create a high quality hybrid that enriches all of our products. And we have a variety of products from all different types of coffee. For example, we have the classic black coffee, which is great for those who like a good energy, a good kick in the morning. For me, it has definitely helped me a lot with my health. I lost 60 pounds thanks to the classic black coffee and the capsules as well. It's really delicious. If they tell me, what coffee would you like for the rest of your life? Give me the classic black coffee. But if you're kind of looking for that sweetness, or for our kiddos, we also have chocolate, which is enriched with Ganoderma lucidum. We also have rooibos tea for those days that just feel heavy and you just want to relax. It's such a great source to relax those feelings, relax anxiety, and just enjoy the night. We also have a Gano cereal, which is a great breakfast option. And we have our Tongarali. For those who like Monster, Red Bull, well, instead of drinking, those kind of products, you can opt for a healthier choice, which is Tongarali, and it has a root called ginseng, which provides you the energy you need. We also have the 3-in-1, which is the latte. It has already your cream, your sugar, and your coffee. It's such a delight. We also have mocha, which is for the exquisite palates. It has the Swiss chocolate, our coffee, and the extract from Ganoderma lucidum. Now, we just launched the new products and our new line of light. We have the Mocha Light, which only has 5 grams of sugar, so you can enjoy those products without guilt. We have a Latte Light, which again, it's kind of like a 301. But again, instead of, having that guilty feeling of drinking sugar, well, with this one, it only has 5 grams of sugar. We also have our daily supplements. Our cordyceps, which is great for the body, our Ganoderma capsules, which is great for the spirit, and the Exilium, which is great for the mind. We also have our Gano Plus supplements, which has 10 times more potent or more energy than the original Ganoderma lucidum that Mr. Liao Sun Sang developed. We also have our daily products, for example, our toothpaste, which has no fluoride. So in case one of our kiddos swallow it, you don't need to worry because again, it has no fluoride. Our daily soap, our Sen soap, which is enriched with goat milk as well, great for the skin or anybody who has sensitive skin, another great option. Also, we have a collagen, which is great for the skin, bones, and this one is also enriched with Gano Plus. Now, what are the benefits of drinking Ganoderma lucidum? Well, it helps support the immune system, oxygenates the body, increases energy levels, detoxifies and cleanses the body, helps fight inflammation, supports circulation, naturally balances blood sugar levels, promotes cellular rejuvenation, promotes sexual stamina, tames allergies, enhances sleep, and much, much more. And if you'd like more information about Gonoderma lucidum and its benefits, you can always feel free to visit www.pubmed.gov. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the business benefits because this company not only focuses on products, it also focuses on opening the doors to more of a financial stability, financial freedom, an extra source of income. And joining Gonoxel is definitely a great option. Let me explain to you why. So Gonoxel actually directly connects you to the company. Instead of going through all three of wholesalers, advertising, retailers, and instead of paying them, the company pays to the person who shared it. So the company, again, connects directly to the consumer. And that's very important. And anybody who wants to kind of venture into this new opportunity, you can have an easy mind and know that it's actually a low investment. It has a simple training and duplication system. And something important that I want to highlight in this area is that Ghana Excel provides you with all of these events that are very important to, again, grow your mind, grow that area of focus that maybe your life needs. And from a perspective, and let's be honest, I'm going to be honest with you guys really quick, is that I was in a very low moment of my life where I felt stunned in my personal growth. I wasn't sure who I was. I was afraid of everything. I had too many, I had a lot of mentality, issues with my mental health. And through these academies, these leadership academies, it has definitely taught me a lot. It has made me believe in myself. It has definitely engraved that conviction that I know I have to live the life I have and to help others find that as well. And these academies are not just there to train you on the business, it's to train you on life, it's to train and grow the person you are supposed to be. It, like I said, it has had a tremendous transformation in my life. And something great is that this company, you can do it during your free time. It has flexible hours. This can be your plan B. However, if your income starts becoming a little bit more than your original plan A, you can switch it up and it can be your plan A and your career can be a plan B. I definitely love that. I want my career to be a plan B and just enjoy it as a hobby. It has additional income, financial freedom. This can be a start of your financial freedom. It is also an international business. Again, its presence is in more than 70 countries. And it uses a leverage of something that has more than 60 years of experience, and that is network marketing. Now, ways to get started in that company. There are two ways to get started. One, the consumer, which you can just enjoy the products, have your families enjoy the products. Or two, become a business builder, enjoy the products, and enjoy the benefits financially. Now, there are three ways. You can either enroll with the ESP1, which is valued at 205, the ESP2, which is valued at 510, the ESP3, which is valued at $1,020. Now, we say the more you invest, the more you earn. And there are actually 12 ways to earn in Ghana Excel. There are 13 ways, but officially 12 ways. But in this presentation, we'll just focus on three. Now, let's focus on the first one, Generation 5 Fast Start Bonus. If you have a piece of paper or a pen nearby, I recommend you to grab them because we're going to do this together. Now, let's say Michael. Michael saw this vision, saw this opportunity, and said, let's go. I'm going to enroll in the ESP3 packet. Great. Well, if Michael starts sharing the products and he finds two people that see the vision and as well enroll with the ESP3 packet, Michael earns for each person, remember there's two, for each person, he earns $150 from one ESP3 packet, which is the person on his right, and $150 from the person on the left. In total, 150 plus 150, 300. Now, in generation 2, his 2 people that he got start sharing it to more people, and they get 2 other people. Well, that becomes Michael's second generation. And in each person, he earns $20 from one person, $20 from another person, $20 from another person, and $20 from another person. What is 4 times 20? 80. That's his winning, that's his earnings for the second generation. And so we go all the way down to the 5th generation, which is the last generation he earns with this bonus. And the company says, Michael, you've done such a great job in sharing and duplicating yourself in other people. We're gonna double the earning from the previous generations, and it's gonna be $40. Well, $40 might not sound too much, but when you take a look at this network, remember, if you're looking at $40 for each and every single person, let's do our math here. For 32 people, and you get $40 for each person, that is a total of $1,280. And that is just on the bonus. And I want to go to this previous slide for a bit. Don't be afraid that you have to know 32 people on each side, or 100 people, or 1,000 people. No, this actually starts off with 2 people. It's called a binary system. If you know 2 people, and those 2 people know the other 2 people, and those 2 people know other 2 people, that's how your network starts growing. Now, I want you to think, do I want to do this with 100% of my effort, or 1% effort of 100 people? And looking at that bonus is something incredible, and I'm sure can be a helping hand, especially with these gas prices, everything going up. It can definitely be a helping hand. However, there is another way we can earn, which is called the binary commission. So since Michael enrolled with the ESP3 packet, he is commissioned at 17%, meaning the company will pay him 70% of what he shares. For example, if he, again, enrolls 2 people, now it goes by volume, by points. I won't get into detail with that, but the company says, Michael, these earnings are going to be half yours and half mine. So with that, the binary commission for 2 people is $85. And then if he goes and does this and duplicates himself all the way to 32 people, the commission of 17%, because it's 16,000 commission volume, half of the 16 is 8,000, and 8,000 points at 17% is a total of $1,360. Again, this is just a binary commission. The total, if we add the fast start bonus, which is the total of 2,140, the binary commission, which is 2,635, if we add these two, the total would be $4,775. And this can be either in weeks, in months, in years. This really, it depends up to us. It depends on our needs, but looking at this number, it definitely tells me this company is worth it's worth investing in. Now, let's get into something more exciting. I like to see this. This is one of my favorite parts because I feel like as a kid, I always wanted to become a singer. And those, singers, artists who compose, sing their songs, Every time we listen to one of their songs, they get a residual income, which is great. You know, even if the artists pass away, where their families are set to go because they still earn that residual income from the work they've done. However, not all of us are blessed with such a singing voice, such a wonderful voice, but we do all know how to drink coffee. And if again, Michael's team, Michael's network drinks coffee, and let's say on his left side he has 10 people, and on his right side he has 10 people. If all those people have an auto ship of 6 boxes, could be chocolate, toothpaste, soap, capsules, anything, supplements, lotion. The lotion, oh my goodness, the lotion is such a great product to have. I use that every day for my whole body. But if everybody has 6 boxes and has a cumulative point personal volume of 102, if 10 people and 10 people have that, Michael's earnings for a month is $195 with 84 cents. And that not might be a lot, but that's free product. Michael doesn't have to take out of his pocket to pay his product because his earnings are already there. He can pay it using those earnings. However, if the network starts to grow, people are sharing, duplicating. If Michael has 100 people on the left side and 100 people on the right side, the monthly income for Michael is $1,958.40. That's a game changer there. That's all, that's an extra help for us, for Michael, for you guys who are listening. However, something that's very impactful is this last part. If the network has 1,000 people one side and 1,000 people on the other side, the monthly earning for Michael or for you, for me, for anybody who's listening, is $19,584. Do you think that can help change your life? Michael, do you think that can help you out? That can definitely change someone's life. It can definitely change mine. And if you know someone who is looking for an opportunity, share this. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid like I was. Share it. And I want to go ahead and leave you thinking about what we have listened to and leave you with this quote. One good decision can alter the trajectory of our lives. And moments like this don't come often. Right now, you have a decision to stay where you are or to explore something that could shift your direction. I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to invite you. So if something you heard resonated with you, I encourage you to connect with the person who invited you here. Ask your questions, get the information you need, and see if this is the right fit for you. Because the only difference between staying the same and growing is the decision you make in moments like this. Thank you.
All right. As we wrap up today, we're reminded that growth isn't about choosing one path. It's about having the courage to create your own. From serving others to stepping into leadership, from passion to purpose driven income, this is what the next generation of business looks like. Beautiful, endless, full of financial freedom, and endless health for everyone. So let's carry that vision forward. One rooted in growth, intention, and long term freedom. Something that everyone is striving for. And I really mean it. Everyone is looking for freedom. And we can do that together. Thank you all for being here. And I look forward to seeing you next time.
This is not for everyone. It's for those who understand that the future isn't waited for, it's built. I'm not asking you to decide today if this is for you. I'm inviting you to decide whether you want to stay where you are, or if you're ready to build something different. We don't promise magic here. We develop people with vision, decision, and action. Years from now, this moment will return to your mind, and there will be only two choices. This is when I changed my story, Or, this is when I let the opportunity pass. You have the information. The napkin ends here. The legacy begins with your decision. What will you